Hello everyone and welcome to my Hip Hop Gossip For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Diddy's ex-protector claims he's being focused on for declining to affirm against Diddy. Diddy's previous protector Joseph "Enormous Joe" Sherman guarantees he's being blamed for attack since he would not affirm against the Awful Kid chief. A previous Terrible Kid Records protector Joseph "Enormous Joe" Sherman blamed for physically attacking a lady with Diddy at his Awful Kid studios in New York in 2001 cases he's being made a substitute since he would not be an observer against the hip jump magnate. Sherman denies realizing Talia Graves, who asserts the pair tranquilized and assaulted her a long time back. She additionally affirmed the attack was shot and the recording was subsequently shopped as erotic entertainment. In another meeting, Sherman kept up with his guiltlessness, demanding he wasn't in that frame of mind at the hour of the supposed assault. "I'm not scrutinizing her trustworthiness. I'm simply scrutinizing her cases against me," Sherman told News for New York. "You got some unacceptable man. I wasn't even in a similar room with you, I have never seen you. I wasn't even in New York that I review at that point." Moreover, Sherman claims he wasn't utilized by Diddy in 2001 however did security for Awful Kid during the 1990s. Her and whoever she's thick as thieves with was coordinating a cash get. "Furthermore, she believed me should be essential for that cash snatch," he said. "She needed to get Diddy," he said. He was approached to affirm in the event that he was Large Joe prior to being told to call a number. "In the event that you will be my observer against Diddy, my lawyers will avoid you with regard to any procedures," the text read. "Since we have articulations that you actually displayed more than 8 individuals' recordings of me and you to individuals in the studio." Sherman answered, "I don't have any idea what you discussing, or, know who the F# ## you are. I'm only a substitute for this BS since I wouldn't lie on Puffy." Subsequent to recording her claim, Graves talked at a public interview close by her lawyer Gloria Allred. "The inward aggravation subsequent to being physically attacked has been amazingly profound and difficult to adequately articulate," Graves said. "It goes past the actual mischief caused during the attack. An aggravation ventures into the actual center of who I'm leaving personal scars that might in all likelihood never completely mend." Diddy gets new appointed authority in sex stealing and racketeering case. New York, Diddy's sex stealing and racketeering case has previously gone through a significant improvement with a difference in judge right off the bat in procedures. On Thursday, a notification was given reporting that the case had been reassigned to pass judgment on Arun Subramanian, who took the seat simply last year in the wake of being selected by President Joe Biden. Not a great explanation for the change has been given by the court or the U.S. Lawyer's Office, and Diddy's legitimate group presently can't seem to remark on the trade. Judge Andrew Carter was formerly administering the high-profile case and his most huge activities to date have been more than once denying Diddy bail. The Terrible Kid supervisor has over and over documented new demands for bail while being held at the famous Metropolitan Detainment Place in Brooklyn since his capture in New York last month. His latest came recently, harmonizing with a significant change to his legitimate group. The rap big shot has employed Alexandra Shapiro, no connection to protection lawyer Robert Shapiro, who broadly addressed O.J. Simpson and Anthony Rico, who join his current legal counselor Mark Agnifilo. Diddy has so far been denied bail since examiners demonstrated he is of risk and his proposed $50 million bail bundle was lacking even on hazard of flight, controlled Judge Carter. The arraignment asserted that the 54-year-old had over and over connected with supposed casualties and witnesses, in something like one case endeavoring to persuade the casualty that their sexual experiences had been consensual. They additionally claimed that his weighty bail bundle didn't contain an adequate number of measures to forestall possible deterrent of witnesses. Diddy had proposed recruiting a confidential insightful firm to screen his home and contended that he had previously entered recovery for drug issues. He had additionally consented to no non-family female guests and week after week drug testing. Judge Carter told Puffy prior to rejecting him bail, "I don't realize that I figure you can trust yourself, and I don't completely accept that direction can handle you, given the extremely critical worries I have, especially in view of substance misuse and seemingly outrage issues." Diddy furtively recorded oddity offs to coerce famous people, in former cases. Diddy would covertly record his big-name visitors during sexual experiences at his oddity off gatherings to use for extortion. A lady charging Sean Diddy brushes of preparing her is standing up in another meeting, naming a portion of the top-notch famous people at his gatherings and guaranteeing he would subtly record oddity off in members for coercion purposes. Without further ado, before Diddy's capture, Audria English recorded both a claim and criminal protest blaming Diddy for preparing her into sex dealing. She guaranteed he involved her as a sexual pawn for the delight and monetary advantage of others at his white gatherings. English additionally asserted she was physically attacked and employed with liquor bound with drugs at the gatherings, among different charges. In a meeting with the Everyday Mail, English focused on Diddy's popular white gatherings, charging she was dealt to participants more than a 5-year time frame. English asserted she had intercourse with a portion of the VIPs yet didn't name them. Renowned visitors at these gatherings in Diddy homes in the Hamptons and Miami included Donald Trump, Ja Rule, Busta Rhymes and Reverend Al Sharpton. She spotted Diana Ross at one slam with her child, Evan, who was a minor at that point. As indicated by English, oddity offs were held away from the fundamental slam, and numerous visitors were unmindful of their reality. He would send them in a room with me or another sex laborer, record it, and afterward hold that over that VIP or that persuasive individual's head and afterward fundamentally use me, English told the power source. It was like posh temping, maybe. She added, he coordinated it, he told it, he arranged it, he expected it, he controlled it. He got cash and yachts and planes from one side of the planet to the other in light of me offering these courtesies. English cases Diddy furtively recorded sexual experiences to coerce everybody that he needed some help from or to keep under control. Recently, all hip-hop detailed English was dropped by her lawyers, who asserted her clashing directions make it nonsensically troublesome to address her. Diddy's legitimate group denied the charges. As we've said all along, anybody can document a claim without evidence, and this case is a reasonable illustration of that, the representative said. Audria English raised things by recording bogus police reports and making outlandish cases, involving high-profile occasions as a scenery to hurt honest individuals. Regardless of the number of claims that are documented, it won't change the way that Mr. Brushes has never physically attacked, or sex-dealt anybody. Diddy stays in authority at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Confinement Community following his capture the month before. He argued not blameworthy to 3 charges: racketeering scheme, sex dealing and transportation to participate in prostitution. His legitimate group is endeavoring a 3rd time at bail. Subsequent to recording her claim, Graves talked at a public interview close by her lawyer Gloria Allred. The inward aggravation subsequent to being physically attacked has been amazingly profound and difficult to adequately articulate, Graves said. It goes past the actual mischief caused during the attack. An aggravation ventures into the actual center of who I'm leaving personal scars that might in all likelihood never completely mend.